Welcome. Welcome to this practice of Yoga Nidra. Welcome here. Welcome home. Welcome home to yourself. And welcome to this practice of Yoga Nidra, where we'll focus on calming the mind and coming into a state of presence this evening. Now start getting really cozy and comfortable and start adjusting your props and your body in such a way that you won't need to move for the next 30 minutes or so. Most people will choose to lie on their back in Shavasana, but you can use any position that's comfortable for you, so you can lie on your side or even sit up. If you lie down, use props such as a cushion for your head, a bolster or a rolled up blanket for behind your knees so your lower back gets more comfortable. And make sure you use something to cover yourself, such as a blanket, so you can remain nice and warm throughout the practice. If you're lying on your back, have your legs slightly apart so the feet can open up to the sides comfortably. And have your arms slightly away from your upper body with palms facing up. Yoga Nidra, so-called yogic sleep, is sleep with a trace of awareness. So your body will remain still and almost looks as though you are asleep and not move. But your mind will stay awake and will follow my voice and my instructions. You can basically use my voice as an anchor to reconnect, should you ever drift during the practice. And it's not important that you're aware of everything I say. Just try and stay awake and aware. And for the next few moments, you're allowed to still make yourself as comfortable as you can be and move around. And try and get 10 to 20% more comfortable adjusting your props and your body. For the whole practice, there's nowhere for you to go, nowhere to be, and nothing to do. And start taking a few moments now to welcome in all the feelings of the body. Just experiencing the body, how it feels right now, today. And check for some areas where you might feel a little bit tight or a little bit stiff. Or maybe you feel nothing at all. Whatever you feel is fine. Everything is the way it is. And it's perfect. Everything is perfect just the way it is. And taking a moment to welcome in all the sensations of the physical body now. Whatever they might be, wherever they might be, welcome them all in. And just for a moment now, just give up thinking. Give up thinking and just start feeling your body. The whole body. And then can you try and tune in into the feeling of the breath? So the feeling of the breath entering and leaving the body. How does that feel, your breath? How does it feel? Can you notice your breath in the belly or in the chest? Or maybe you feel it somewhere else. Just welcome your breath, the natural flow of it, and feel the body breathing itself. And just paying attention how the breath is feeling just right now. And maybe become aware of the difference of your breath now compared to how it felt during the rest of your day. Are you now breathing slower, calmer, or maybe you're breathing deeper? Or maybe it's just the same. Maybe there's no difference at all. And whatever it is, it's okay. And maybe if you do have any areas of tightness or stiffness in the body, see if you can take your awareness of the breath to that place where you're sore or tight. So allowing the breath to travel to that place of tightness in the body. And by allowing the breath to get to that area, feel that area of tightness relaxing and softening. Just try and have the breath in the areas of tightness and feel them softening. And next, allow your senses to open out now and welcome any sounds you can hear. The atmosphere in the room you're lying in, perhaps. Maybe you can hear sounds outside the room. Just catching any sounds you can hear, close and further away. And perhaps also notice how your mind is feeling. Is it thinking about the past or wondering what's going to happen in the future? And see what you can do just to allow everything to be just the way it is. No need to change anything or make things better. Everything is just right, just as it is. And now I'd like you to move your awareness to the space behind your breastbone, the space of your precious heart. As at the beginning and the end of this practice is a good moment for you to remember your sankalpa. A sankalpa is a present tense statement that starts usually with I am. It's short and precise and can represent any goal you may have for your life. Just in this example, if you find it hard to sleep at night, you may say, I am sleeping well. Or if you find it hard to feel lovable at the moment, you may say, I am whole and complete. But if you have your own sankalpa already, please recall it now and repeat it now silently to yourself 3 times. With full conviction, it will become true. I will now take you on a journey around your physical body. When I name a body part, please bring your awareness to the body part named without moving it. Simply feeling into it and noticing the sensations you can feel. We start by welcoming the sensations inside your mouth. Maybe feeling the wetness of your tongue. Feel the tongue resting somewhere in the mouth. Feel the upper gums and the teeth, the lower gums and the teeth. Open up to sensations of the inside of the right cheek and the left cheek, and now the floor of the mouth and the roof of the mouth. And then moving to the sensations inside the ears, so the left and the right ear, right inside the inner architecture of the ears. And then moving outwards of each ear until you reach the ear lobes, the gentle creases of the ears, the sensations of the ears hearing, listening. And then feel the cheeks, the right cheek, and now the left cheek. And feel the touch of air on the cheeks. And then the same feeling of air passing through the nostrils and inside the nose. And then feel your eyes, your right eye and your left eye, and then both eyes together. And notice the eyelids, right and left, and feel each eyelash. And now feel where the eyelids touch. Become aware of the surface of the eyes, so the centers of the eyes and the back of the eyes. And meet and greet any unnecessary tension in your face. Now move to the temples, the right and the left temple, the forehead, the crown of the head. And now feel your whole head all together. The whole head. And now feel your neck, the back, the sides of the neck, the front, the throat. And then move down with your awareness to your hands. Feel the right hand and the left hand. And notice the palms of your hands. And feel both of your hands alive with energy, all the sensation in your hands. Feel your wrists, right and left. Then the forearms, right and left. The elbows, right and left. Upper arms, right and left. And now both shoulders, first right and then left. And then going to the center of the neck, so the notch of the base of the throat, resting your awareness there. And sense now all the way down from the throat to the upper chest, the front, the sides and the back of the chest, the shoulder blades, the upper back, the middle of the back. Feel the mid-torso and then sense down to the belly, the sides, so the right waist and the left waist. And then feel into the lower back. And then the front, the whole abdomen. Feel the ribs moving from front to back on the right and then on the left. And then feeling the pelvis and the hips. Sensing now the current sensation from the hips, right and left, down to the thighs, the right thigh and the left thigh, and then moving down into the lower legs and the feet, feeling to both your feet and every single toe, feeling all your toes on the right side, and now all your toes on the left side. And now come into a sense of feeling of your whole body, from the mouth all the way down to your feet. And become aware of how the whole body is alive and pulsing with sensation. Every little cell of your body full of aliveness and full of sensations. The whole body full of life and full of sensations. And then sense the boundary of your body, so the skin boundary. Just feel how the skin covers your entire body and become aware of the sensation of the skin. And then try and feel out there into the space around it. And notice, where does your body end? And then where does the space around me begin? Allow this inquiry to take you out into the felt sense of the atmosphere around you in the room, just here in this moment. Where does your body end? And where does the space around you begin? There's nowhere to go, no one to see. Just being here is more than enough. Feel now your whole body alive with sensation. And invite you now to come back to the breath, noting that ingoing and outgoing breath of yours. And on the next inhale, allowing your awareness to move the breath all the way down the front of the body, from the head all the way down to the feet. And on the exhale, bringing the breath all the way back up the back of the body. So the breath now flowing down the front and up the back. Breathing in and allowing the breath to travel down the front, and breathing out, allowing your awareness to travel all the way back up the back of your body. The breath now flowing as if the body is floating on your breath. So on the inhale, all the way down the front of the body, from the head down to the feet. And on the exhale, bringing the breath from the feet all the way back up the body at the back. Just observe the breath in this fashion for a few moments. And with that breath now, is there a way that you can allow a sensation of warmth, of heat? So on the next inhale, allow a sensation of warmth to travel down the front of your body, from your head down to the toes. So the body is now warm on the front. And then on the exhale, try and allow the breath to be cool as it travels up the back of your body. So on the inhale, the breath is warm and travels down the front of your body, front is warm, and then on the exhale, the breath travels up from the feet to the top of your head at the back, and your back is cool. Allow that breath to be cool, cold as the breath travels back up the back. So the whole back of the body becomes cold and cool to touch on the exhale. And flow with that breath, the warmth of the inhale and the coolness of the exhale. Flowing up and down the body, alternating between the two, warmth and coolness. And now that you've experienced both of those sensations, see if you can hold both of them together at the same time. So hold the awareness of warmth and coolness together, on the breath in and on the breath out. Just have a go, but don't worry if you can't. And now we're leaving this exploration of moving the breath cool and warm, and just allow your breath to return back to its natural flow in and out of the nostrils. And feel now grounded and warm and cozy on your mat or on your bed or wherever you're lying under your blankets. Your whole body warm and comfortable. And as you lie here now, I invite you to imagine that you're lying down on the grass and it's nighttime. The grass is soft and warm, and you can smell the fresh smell of the earth beneath you and all around. And as you lie so still and quiet, you can almost hear the blades of grass rustling slightly. It's a warm, warm summer's night. And whilst you lie here, you notice that the sky is black above, the dark night sky. And as you lie there, you can see shimmering sparks in the sky above. And these stars are making patterns in the velvet black sky. And you spend some time looking at these patterns. And you can see different constellations in the sky, maybe Orion, the Plough, or the North Star. And you can take note of what you can see. And there is one star in particular that catches your attention. It's the biggest star, and it shines like a big sparkling diamond in the sky. And as you now look at it, you can see all the colors of the rainbow in this star. It's the most beautiful star you have ever seen, gleaming up there in the dark night sky above you. And that star appears to be getting bigger and bigger and brighter and brighter. It's a wishing star. And as you can now wish for anything that you like, you remember your sankalpa, planting that seed of your sankalpa one last time as we are getting closer to the end of the practice. So repeat your wish now, your sankalpa, and repeat it once more 3 times silently to yourself, planting the seed deeply into your being and the night sky above. And as you look up one last time to the beautiful star in the night sky, it's as if it has seen and heard your wish. It heard your sankalpa, and it is smiling. And you feel really happy that the star has heard your wish, and you know that you've been heard. And you think now about how you would feel inside when your wish is granted. And you let those feelings radiate throughout the body, knowing that energy goes where the intention flows. You've enjoyed lying on the grass, looking up at the stars twinkling in the sky and seeing your bright wishing star. But for now, it's time to leave that place, knowing that you can go back there whenever you would like. And so leaving that place now and coming back to the sensation of the physical body as we lie here in this room. Tuning into the sensations of the body once more. The pulse of life running through your body. Your breath breathing itself. The pulse of life running through your body. And in this place now you might like to explore how being in tune with being influences you in your day or your day tomorrow. What it's really like to have a sense of living in the moment. And know that everything is unfolding perfectly. So allow now your breath to deepen as we approach the end of this practice of Yoga Nidra. And taking with you everything that you would like into your everyday. Allowing the breath to deepen, and as it deepens, begin to bring in some very gentle movement into the fingers and toes, rolling of the ankles and the wrists. Maybe massaging each finger internal to the thumb as you bring yourself back around into a more alert state of being. Knowing that you have been practicing Yoga Nidra, allowing the body to move in any way that feels comfortable for you now. So that can be a stretch with the arms over your head, stretching out from this practice, the feet out to the side, maybe rolling over onto one side if that feels good. A yawn or a sigh may be nice. A release of energy and finding a way to move into a place where you feel more awake and more alert. A place where you can bring all of these qualities you have experienced this evening into your everyday life. This practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Thank you for listening. This practice is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat.